Squeeze, squeeze!
To me, it's a huge deal. I just love being out here representing my city and everything. You know, I like it. Go walking around town and stuff. You know, you got community involvement, and people say, you know, boy, we haven't had anybody go watch. We'll come watch it now. We know you're out there, and I think that's going to be huge for the community as a whole.
It's kind of awesome to see all these Kansas boys representing. We are pretty athletic around here. It's just nice to give us a chance and stuff. And we are fighters and stuff, so we're going to go after it and lead this team.
You mentioned a couple practices ago about how important it is to you to have Kansas kids have the opportunity here. Could you kind of?
Absolutely. You know, I think the history of Garden City Community College. You know, it was. You know, we started off two-a-days showing them the Jim Gush years, the Bob Larson years, and highlights of it. And we did a scroll across of how many Jayhawk Conference championships they won in a row, how many conference championship games they played in, so on and so forth. And they did that with a strong nucleus of Kansas young men from the state of Kansas. We have that, and I think in the Jayhawk Conference, if you can have that, and then bring in a group of extremely talented out-of-staters, and you can get those guys to buy in and become family and come together as never before, as I really feel they have so far. I truly think the sky's the limit, and we'll never put limitations on ourselves as players, coaches, or as a team, and we're excited about what that nucleus is going to bring to our team this year.
Being from Meade, Trevin, coming from the small school to here, how big was that transition for you?
It was pretty big. Kind of 2A is kind of slow for me.
The highlight film showed that too.
Yeah. It was once we got to state and stuff, it picked up a little bit, but I went to camps all my high school career with a whole bunch of athletes like this, and I was kind of used to the speed. But it's definitely faster, and I still had to adjust to it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't totally too fast for me. I enjoy it a lot more. I actually have to try every time. So.
Alex, kind of the same things, a little bit bigger in Cimarron, but not
that much.
Yeah. So that adjustment for you, how long did it take, and what was it like?
It just took the first camp. I just had to get used to the speed and the intensity level that all the pass linebackers were brought in. It just had to get used to it.
Brady, kind of the same question, but Garden City High School is the biggest in Kansas, but now you're going against guys that are biggest classification in Georgia, the biggest classification in Florida, that type of thing. I mean, it had to have been an adjustment for you too.
Oh, it's an amazing adjustment. Kansas is Kansas football.
Yeah.
But the speed of the game is 100 times quicker. I don't know. I mean, the biggest adjustment in college level for my school transition is speed of the game. It's just like this.
Yeah.
So you got to get used to it.
Fall camp last year, it was a quick turnaround. You go from being one of the better guys in your high school to showing up, and everybody's a better guy from their high school. So it's a quick learning curve. You're either going to step up or you're going to get put on the wayside. So it was an awesome self challenge for me. I was glad I was able to step up.
To have that in-state leadership and guys that have been in our program, for a year and have understood, what we're trying to do and have bought into what we're doing as a program. It's just awesome to have those guys as leaders. But they wouldn't play if they weren't talented. So they're beating out some pretty talented guys. So we're excited about that as well. So when you look at it as a whole, it's just a great thing for our program.